Daddy, please don't go.
Listen, Sugar Pumpkin, I'd love to stay, but my brothers at Middle Eastern country name need me.
Listen, Johnson, I need you to sweep these mines right away before the people who actually live in this country overrun us.
Did you know that when you die in Minesweeper, you die for real? Hey there, and welcome to Video Game Appreciation Channel. I'm your host, and this week we're featuring a beloved classic game, a bit of a hidden gem if you will, called Microsoft Minesweeper. Now most people tend to think that this was released in 1990 as part of the Microsoft Entertainment Pack 1, but actually it was released way back in '83 as part of the United States Army Delta Force Ground Training and Special Ordnance Training Ordnance Manual. Right, so the idea of this game is to sweep for mines and you try to use logic and you try to deduce where the mines are. It's kind of like, like brute force deduction. And actually, did you know that this used to be Kevin Spacey's favorite game for a while, but then he found out that he had misheard it. It wasn't actually brute force seduction, which is, more of his style. This game was actually distributed all over the world, but in some locations it was rebranded as Flower Field instead of Minesweeper. Some cultures have, more delicate sensibilities, and especially if you're training child soldiers, they kind of get traumatized if they know that they're going to be sweeping for actual mines. And the story mode of this game is actually quite riveting,
Captivating story.
It kind of it's an anthology. It tells this story of this whole family, through the generations. They're just like his granddad was a minesweeper, and his dad used to be a minesweeper, and this guy himself is a minesweeper, and he just hopes that he can pass on his craft to his sons, before he gets blown to bits. And
Tom, you gotta sweep those mines. You gotta defuse that mine right now. Josh is bleeding out. Look, his feet, his legs, all his limbs all over the place. You're our last chance of getting to the evac. So the helicopter's on the way. Heli evac abbreviation stuff is on the way. So this is your last chance.
And next, a word from our sponsors, United States Landmine Industries. Do you want to fuck some motherfuckers up? United States Landmine Industries. There's a new spin-off or homage of this game by the Russians. It's called Mine Layer. It's kind of new, based on real events. So basically, the main technique of gameplay is kind of to deduce where the mines are, and you do it by, you try to uncover the blank squares first, and then you get the sides where the numbers know how many mines are in each square, and then you just kind of have to, think about it like this one, for example.